We, the American people, not only have we been thrown under the bus, the Omnibus, that bus is back and forth going over us and just driving us deeper and deeper into the ground. The Omnibus spending bill. It's officially called the Consolidated Appropriations Act of 2018. Our congressman voted for it. Donald Trump signed it into law. By the way, in the bus, as we look up, it's filled with all of our lovely, beautiful congressmen. In the front driving the bus is Donald Trump, our president. Now the windows are down and the congressmen are all hanging their heads out there saying, "We're so sorry. We never had a chance to read it, so we had to pass it or the government would shut down." Trump, on the other hand, says, "Hey, I hate having to do this, but I will never do this again." Here's what it is. The spending bill, 2,232 pages, totaling $1.3 trillion, supposedly keep the government open until the end of the fiscal year in September. By the way, it's about $500 million per page. And you've heard the story. Congress never had a chance to read it, and if they didn't pass it, government would shut down, blah, blah, blah. Two things on that. What do you mean you didn't read it? Listen, I thought you guys were supposed to write the darn thing. It's more than just spending dollars. It's actual policy. I mean, who wrote it? Who put the pen down and put this stuff down on the paper? Obviously, it's people we didn't vote for. So how are our wishes? How's our money going to be spent wisely? What accountability is there when the people we vote on appear to have nothing to do with the process? Wow. And then the excuse given, well, we had to pass it because the government was going to shut down. Listen, I've said this before. I don't think there's a greater hoax, joke, or bigger story of fake news than a government shutdown. Let me ask you this. When the government shuts down, do you quit working? Of course not. You keep working and you get your check on time. But have you ever heard them say, hey, you know what? You'll notice your check is bigger this week because, in case you didn't hear, the government shut down. So we just gave you the payroll taxes because there's nobody in Washington to receive your money. No, I don't think you heard that. I mean, did the military walk off of, the battlefields when the government shuts down? No. All we ever hear about is, well, you can't go into Yellowstone National Park now. It is all such baloney. I hate to use that word because I like baloney. It's just crap, okay? It's nothing but crap. And on Donald Trump's side, you know what? It was music to my ear when he ran for office claiming he was going to drain the swamp. And I give him credit. Some of the deregulation he has done, so the tax cuts, these type things, it nibbles away at the power and the edge of the swamp in Washington, D.C. But listen, this spending bill, that goes to the heart of the swamp, the establishment. This is their power. When they get all the money they want from us, man, they can just put it this way, they're bigger and better than ever. Because of this bill, the swamp lives, at least until September. Will any of the people we vote on ever stand up, really stand up to the swamp?